Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Eddie Givens, aka Soul of Jazzman. Twitter feed, Soul of Jazzman. Also, EddieGivens.com coming soon. Um, so we're continuing on. I think we're on part 4 with the comics collections that I have that I've been collecting since mid '90s to today. And here we go. Next, we're going on to Spawn. Really cool comic. Of course, millions of readers know about this. But I just wanted to show that I have issue 62, and actually, I have this special issue. When the movie, I don't know, a lot of people know about this, but there was a movie that came out, Spawn, and this is issue 86. This was actually given free on the day it was released, and I thought that was kind of awesome. They even gave a voucher as well to go to this comic book store called the Strategic Castle to go ahead and get 10% off of Spawn comics, because Spawn was really promoting the hell out of that movie. But I thought it was pretty awesome that they showed they actually gave this to every single person who came out to see the movie the day it came out. So I thought that was awesome. So really introduced me to Spawn. I haven't checked out more of his comics, but yeah, McFarlane. Yeah, a lot of people know about this dude. Great illustrations, huge detail. If you don't know about Spawn, definitely check him out. Good stuff. So moving on, Wutang. Love this art style. Don't know too much about the artist, but the fact that we got black kung fu warriors with a kick-ass art style and storyline, I just had to jump onto this comic back then when this first released. So this is issue 0. A lot of people don't know about this one. This is the Genesis edition. Then we go in introduction. This is issue 1. Again, love the art style. That's why I was all over this, because when I think this is the very first issue I saw. This is issue number 2, and just to see that small hint of Joe Madureira art style in there, but I knew it wasn't from him. I definitely had to jump on this, because I know a lot of people was biting off of Joe Madureira's illustrations, just from how he does his hands. You can definitely tell in this. You know, the mouths and everything like that. But see how his mouth is and the cat's mouth. But I love that art style, and so if others can do that, I'm normally picking up that comic. So, yep, moving on. Oh yeah, I bought 2 of the same copies. What do you know? So yeah, moving on. Issue number 3, and I don't know. I fell off on collecting these guys because I got tired with other stuff, such as graduating from high school at the time. But anyway. Yeah, that's my Wutang collection there. I'll definitely be picking up more of these guys because I did like the story and the art style. So, yeah, keeping it moving. Soul Saga from Top Cow. And the reason why I picked up this comic is because these guys, Liquid was and I think still is, most badass coloring team out there. They usually worked with Joe Madureira with his art. Lee, who else? Augustin, J. Scott Campbell. I mean, these guys were awesome. Team Liquid. You can always tell they were a part of a project because of the small details they put in all of the artwork that was placed in there. They always make art look so kick-ass. So, yeah, Soul Saga, very cool. Love the art. And we go into my favorite comic collections. First of all, Cliffhanger. The team of Cliffhanger, my God. We've got Crimson. You've got Battle Chasers. You've got Danger Girl. You've got Steampunk. Everything that came from Cliffhanger was awesome. And this is the Crimson graphic novel, Heaven and Earth. It basically collects the first couple issues of Crimson. And this was one of my favorites because of the art style of, what is his name? My God, I feel bad for forgetting. Roberto Ramos. There you go. Guy was a genius. You can definitely tell his art style when you come across his stuff because he's just very distinctive on his art. Really good comic, Crimson. Check it out. I think this is the first one, very first one of the graphic novels of collecting several. I mean, like, look at that mouth. That's crazy. It's just insane. I just wish I was that good. But anyway, just showing you guys what I got here. Dude is amazing. So then we get into the specifics. And again, when I said in my previous videos, when I bought some comics in Bermuda, this was one of them. I forgot I already had this issue, but whatever. This is when I bought this in Bermuda. This is, what's his name? Garen Medeiros from Bermuda. Awesome dude. Collected his comics and everything, but yeah, I bought this one. This is the Scarlet X Blood on the Moon special. One shot. It's really good. Really good stuff. Got a second copy. And then we've got the Crimson Source book. Special edition. Cliffhanger. Badass. God, I wish they just got back together and just started releasing all their comics again. Jeez. Anyway, but yeah, this is when they also worked with Image. Very cool at the time. Yes, this is issue 7. Issue 8. Issue 9. Issue 10. 11. 12. 13. Yeah, this was awesome. Jeez. Just look at the leg structure and the foot. I mean, just the detail on this, man. It's just insane. You don't get this kind of stuff too often anymore when people are very unique with their art styles. And Roberto Ramos, man. Awesome. And it's 15. Oh, the last one was issue 14. And issue 16. And issue 17. Next, we have Battle Chasers. Now, Battle Chasers, man, this is the comic that had me like drooling to get a copy every chance I could because the illustrator Joe Madureira, his art style, his creativity, my God, the dude was insane. Every time he released something, everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted to bite off of his style, everything. But when he released this, man, I was in heaven at the time. So anyway, this is Battle Chasers collected edition number 1. Collected edition number 2. And Gathering of Heroes. Awesome book. This just basically collects, I think, these two and a third one. Puts them all together so people can stay on board of, the storyline and everything. But seriously, look at this. Insane. You don't get this too often anymore. Joe Madureira, man. My number 1 favorite illustrator. Cliffhanger. And like I said, like I mentioned before, Team Liquid. See, I wasn't lying. Team Liquid, man. And Joe Madureira made some sick illustrations. This was, this was the exclusive premiere. Oh, man, $10, man, it cost me to get this guy. And a kid in high school, barely making any money, this was like one of the most expensive comics I could buy at the time. So, yeah, I remember getting this and just saying, screw it, I don't care that it's $10. I'm getting it because I know this is going to be worth something, and this is going to be huge because I know I'm not crazy for thinking that this is one of the most badass illustrations ever. Then we have, this was expensive too, the DF edition of issue 2. This is actually like kind of shiny, and that's why I got it in this little plastic thing. But yeah. Oh, wow, we're almost at 10 minutes, so we're going to continue in a few. All right, peace.